Everyone thinks he's like this tough kid.
I don't want
when he steps into the ring with me, I'm going to expose him for the that he is. I knock him out.
God.
2 rounds.
Hold on a
easy.
second. That's my business part you're talking about.
Worst music taste in history. No
Shut
patience.
Oh, so Jake was talking about KSI. Okay.
You think because you get abs for a couple minutes for the WWE, you can just talk to your friends.
No, you listen to garbage.
No, okay, dude, hold on a second.
Terrible music.
No, hold on. I have to say this. We were talking earlier about Elton John, one of the most important. Stop. No.
Guys, I'll be back in a second. All right, guys, we're back.
I was talking about Elton John.
No. Not you. One of the biggest musical tastemakers of all time. And George said the following statement. Who is Elton John?
He's not.
He's not around.
Mike gets sensitive when you make fun of the music that came out when he was around. So Elton John is old
I just want my friends to be rooted deeply in culture. That's it. The Bruno Mars you listen to and all the shit you listen to is a love child of those tastemakers and creators. You need to school yourself, brother, before you get schooled.
All right, Mike. With that threat, welcome back to Impulsive, the #1 podcast in the world. Thank you guys for listening, watching, viewing, and subscribing. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and click that button. We just passed 4 million subscribers. We're pretty stoked about it. It's been a good week. We've been fired up. A lot of podcasts. By the time this episode comes out, I'll have done WWE SummerSlam. Hopefully, I did not break any joints. A little worried about breaking some parts of my body. But none of that matters because we have a very important guest in the house today. He's our #1 recurring guest, and he only comes on when he has stuff to promote. So, ladies and gentlemen, introducing my brother, Jake Paul.
Thank you. Got a lot of stuff to promote. Man.
How you doing?
Good, man.
Were you drinking coffee?
Yeah.
Why? It's 7 p.m.
The fuck? I go to sleep at like 4 a.m.
You stay up that late before even when you're training?
Bro, I fight at midnight.
What?
You can't
You can see he's trying to promote his brother's drink Prime.
get the brain clock ready to go to sleep when I'm about to fight.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Have you adjusted your schedule to be a boxer schedule?
Yeah, for the past like 2 years.
Elaborate.
All I do is stay up late to train at night and optimize for being awake at midnight, which is when you fight.
Dude, I always heard Floyd Mayweather did this. I heard he would train at 2, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning. He'd call his sparring partners and be like, "Yo, be here now at this time," and he'd wake up at like 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Are you waking up that late?
Waking up at like 2 p.m. latest.
But what if you have to fight in like London or like something like that? You know what I'm saying? Is that why you were too scared to fight Tommy Fury?
Bro, fuck you guys.
No, but seriously, what on a serious note, because that was a joke. What happens if you have to fight elsewhere besides the?
You just change your clock
Got it.
for that.
Got it.
Yeah. What's up?
Hey, buddy.
Oh shit. We haven't shot this studio in a while, Jake. So guys, we're in our Puerto Rico studio, and
We're falling apart.
to say it lightly,
I
yeah.
have my headphones on.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that's new.
I can hear everything that's going on.
The way your head is shaped is really funny with those on.
That's why I don't want it on, bro. I knew it. I knew I'm the kid that looks stupid with headphones.
Square.
You have a blockhead.
I do have a blockhead.
You're a Lego.
Well, you have a fight coming up soon.
It's true, Jake. You do have a fight coming up.
Big one.
By the time this comes out, you'll be fighting in 3 days. Hasim Rahman Jr.
Hasim Ramen Noodle. Ramen Noodle
Is that how
Jr.
you say his? did you say his name?
Rockman. Hasim Rockman Jr.
There's no hard K. in
It's
the
just
middle.
how you pronounce
Somebody ripped ass, and I'm not gonna pretend like they didn't, because I'm fucking dying.
Yo, Roblox, take it easy. We're talking about fighting, dude. Just chill out.
it. Yeah, you're kind of derailing the podcast.
You're derailing my nose. Is that you? Is that you?
Nah, bro.
Pause.
I'm chilling.
Oh my god, dude.
It looks
It
like
was
it might have been
definitely you.
Jeff.
Yeah, it was me, and then I called myself out
Yeah,
on
it
the
was.
podcast. My eyes are watering, bro. What do you eat?
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
Whoever did the
All right.
crime did the
So,
crime.
okay.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
I've asked you this. Did you ask a question, or you just said you have a fight coming up?
I don't know who I am.
Okay, perfect. Jake, I've done this show with you, I think, before 5 fights, and I've asked the same question to you before all five fights, and you won all 5 fights.
Yeah.
What are you doing to train differently for Rashid Ahmed Johnson? What is his name, dude?
His name is Hasim Rockman Jr. And I am not training differently, man. I always treat my opponent like they're God, like they're Godzilla, like they're King Kong, like they're the best fighter in the whole entire world. So nothing really has changed. He is a southpaw, which for the novices, this is orthodox.
Left foot forward,
And this is southpaw.
right foot forward.
Is this your
foot forward.
first time?
So he's a southpaw. It's my first time going up against a southpaw. So we've changed that a little bit. But other than that, the training stays the same, man. I'm in shape. I'm ready to fight anyone, anytime, any place. That's truly the same. And man, this camp has been so good, so electric. This week has been so much fun. And gonna knock him out inside of 5 rounds.
I don't like the narrative that you took for this fight involving me.
Which fight? Which
You used me as a pawn.
Oh, for saying that like you said that I shouldn't do the fight, right?
I said
Isn't that the
something.
truth?
I said something similar, dude. Who is this fucking guy? Mike can't even say his name right.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
How do we know he's going to be that much of a pool that people
I
want?
mean, anyone who's a boxing purist, I think the whole boxing audience will tune in, which is different. I don't think the boxing purists really have watched my fights, but they all know his dad. His dad knocked out Lennox Lewis,
Yeah.
the legend.
Yeah.
So all of the boxing crowd, I think mostly the people that were watching me before were the influencer fan base and the MMA crowd because I was fighting MMA fighters. Now I think it'll be the influence crowd, the MMA crowd, and the boxing crowd who will be like, wow, this is his first time going up against a professional boxer who's legit. He's bigger than him. He has more reach than him. This is a massive risk. And then the haters are going to be like, oh, wow, well, he might get knocked out this time since this kid's actually the toughest opponent he's had yet.
He is big, dude.
Big.
When I stood in between them for their face-off in New York, he was as tall as me and about 20 pounds heavier. And I'm 205 right now, right? He's got to be 225, 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. You know, and I'm going to use my speed to my advantage. That's going to be the difference in this fight is the speed. You know, I don't think he's going to be able to get to me. You can have all the power you want in the world. That's like you could hit a heavy bag as hard as you want. It's because it's standing there. I'm not going to be there for him to hit me. And, you know, that's really the case. In sparring against heavyweights,
But Jake, what if he just catches you one time and knocks you out, bro? What are you gonna do if he catches you one time, boom, and you're done? What are you gonna do?
in the camp this far and yesterday, it's been apparent that they can't hit me as good.
And you guys are fighting at 200 pounds.
yes.
You're not worried about him making weight. That's a lot of.
I am worried. I am worried. But I think he's doing it. His weight was at like 210 yesterday. So he's doing it gradually, and everything should be good to go.
Speaking of New York, MS.
Jay, come out and tell us the real reason why this fight was canceled. This fight was supposed to be for what, August 5th? It's supposed to be for the 5th of August, I'm pretty sure. Or sometime around that. Why did this fight not happen?
Easy, Mike.
MSG, the greatest arena on earth, and I don't care how cultured you are, that's a fact. How do you feel about the idea of you and your brother, but you mainly, both having performed for what will be a potentially sold out event at the fucking Garden
Within a week.
Like within a week,
It
bro.
doesn't make any sense. Like me and my friends were just watching you perform and like beating up the Miz and whatever. And I was just sitting there like giddy. This is insane. Like what brothers in the history have ever been headlining Madison Square Garden back to back like that?
Jonas Brothers.
But they do it
at the same time.
They do it
Jonas
together.
Brothers. What do you think? They're gonna come and sing the song at different times?
I hate to sound pompous, but I do want to echo that, man. Like, for 1 second, damn, can I pat you on the back?
Go, good shit. Good shit.
Like, wow, man. I was getting ready to do my WWE performance, and someone came up to me. They're like, "Do you know that you are on the front of this building and your brother is on the backside?"
it's hilarious.
And like, how do you comprehend this information? Your tweet in response to the one that I mentioned about being on both sides is like, just two kids from Ohio, right? And that's really true, dude.
Yeah, like what the fuck? How do we get here?
What's going on?
But
when I saw that the poster of you on MSG, I literally thought of the time that there was a stage we were doing Snapchat. Like,
Do you guys think that both Jake and Logan Paul have worked their way up to this point, or do you think it was handed to them? What do y'all think?
story things, and you had me hold this boombox, and we're playing like the dumbest songs, and you're doing the dumbest things, and I'm like, this motherfucker is fighting at the Madison Square Garden.
The Vine days were goofy, and we're not always proud of what we made, but they did get us here, and we've capitalized in a really significant way. And I want to let you know that Madison Square Garden, you've heard it, right? But that is the most fucking electric arena ever.
I was there for Serrano Taylor's, the loudest arena I've ever been
Crazy.
in. My ears were like ringing after when I got home. It was that loud. But it's so crazy, man, what we're doing. And I even hit up Nikisa. I was like, yo, we need to have a reality show. Like, how come there's no Paul reality show that's documenting
We
all
talk
of
about
this
this all
shit
the
that's
time.
going on? And like all the little side quests and characters, like, what are Mike and George up to? What's Greg Paul up
Greg
to?
Paul
What's
is the big one.
what-
Put a camera on that guy at the ranch. He could have his own reality
He wants
show.
to fight. He wants to fight.
Yeah, he's like beefing with
Everyone,
someone,
actually, not even just one individual. Everyone. He wants to fight everyone.
I get text updates from him at the ranch. You have any idea what's going on there?
something with a hummingbird is going on.
Cats,
huh?
hummingbirds. Dog, the kittens are getting mauled out there.
Oh,
I hate to
By
say
what?
it. Rattlesnake,
Bobcat-
natural illness,
Bobcats, bro.
bobcat caught
Man.
someone in a, I don't know. But
You
it's-
could just say that they're pussies.
There is.
this guy's good.
That's something I've always wondered about your your mind and how you've been working over the past, year to 2 years. Is do you ever feel conflicted or weighed down by being both the business side and the athletic side of the operation? Because it's like the things that fighters would never worry about. No, they don't give really that much of a fuck how many asses are in the seats, but you're thinking about that shit prior to the fight. Does that affect you?
Bro, 24/7, I'm thinking about the event, how to make it the best, how to sell it the best, how to build it up, how to promote it. Like, that is my life. It consumes me. And where other boxers just like show up. But that's what makes me different. That's also why I am who I am. But it is annoying sometimes. And I complain sometimes to my girlfriend, Julie. I was like, man, I need a fucking award. Like, I need a gold star for all this work that I do.
It's
all
not
these,
coming.
all these, no. Julia ordered a gold star in the mail.
Oh, how big?
Like this big. It's a
Whoa.
golden star trophy. And she gave it to me and was like, yo, you work your ass off. Like, everyone around you sees it. You do more than, you go above and beyond constantly. And it goes down to every little aspect, the production, I'm so involved. And I don't know. I think it's good though. I'm not complaining. It is a lot of work.
It is also a big reward.
Yes.
Definitely definitely a big reward in which he gets for trying to promote his fights as well as also preparing for it. So I respect it.
You know, these fights got big paychecks.
Yeah, the other side of it obviously is very lucrative, and that's the business hat coming on and knowing that the better the event does, the better my business does. So you get in what you put in, and I don't think a lot of boxers are really willing to do that. I don't think they take the easy way out, or they hope their promoter will just do all the work for them.
Yo, met a new girl. What the fuck am I gonna do with her, bro?
Yeah, I got something for you.
Oh.
Today's episode sponsored by SeatGeek. SeatGeek, we love you. SeatGeek puts tickets from all over the web in one place to make buying simple. Summer's here, guys. It's time to hit a festival, a music festival, major game, whether it's football, baseball, basketball, concerts, MMA, anything. SeatGeek is the absolute best place to buy tickets. We got the app on our phone right here. Check it out. And if we needed to buy a ticket to a Jake Paul fight that was taking place this weekend, we got canceled, SeatGeek would be the place to do so. This might be a good idea to start searching now. They rate every ticket from 0 to 10 to make sure you're getting a good deal. Green means good, red means bad. We got the hookup for you guys as well. Use the promo.
All right, let's get to the next part, guys.
It's crazy you're a boxer now, man.
Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense.
Like you're
It is
really a
funny.
boxer. It's what you want to do.
Yeah, I want to be the light heavyweight champion of the world, and I will become the light heavyweight champion of the world.
Can I just speak on that point quickly? I'm just going to address the elephant in the room that you can't even see yet. Can I say who was here filming this week?
I don't think we can say, actually.
Right.
No.
Some very important, special subscription platform was filming this week here, and they interviewed me. And I know that you have said that before, and that's what you want to do. And I told them, I think that's crazy. And I also told them that this is going to motivate him, right? And I'll always believe in Jake and have your back. But that one in particular, you being the world champ in boxing, is really hard for me to wrap my head around.
I believe in you.
Thank you, Jordan.
But I believe in him too. I believe in him too. But that one, not even a but. I'm just like,
It is crazy.
oh.
It definitely is crazy. And I like that because it's pushing me. And the funny thing is, though, I know I could do it. My skill level, my natural talent. You have to have the natural talent and the skill that's there. That's that power and speed. And I have those things. And the confidence also comes from me yesterday sparring the former 3-time light heavyweight champion of the world and winning all 3 rounds when we sparred. So it's very realistic. And that's right now. Think 2 years from now, 3 years from now, when I actually go to make that run, I'm going to be a whole nother level of boxer. And I think it's just the story behind it where like everyone doubted me. Everyone goes from like fighting influencers to fight a real boxer, to fight a UFC champion, to fight a real boxer. Like, then I just become the world champion for fun, just to prove that I could do it. I think that's an incredible story.
Oh yeah, kids will definitely talk about you in school. Like do the
No, that's sure. Well, no, they already
Like
are.
I mean, like do the projects and shit. You know, what I mean, like I want to be like Jake. Everybody doubted him.
Well, they already. I think a lot of them already are. But I think this one seems like the final. Would you say this is like the final, like fuck you to the purists and the people that say that you haven't fought a real boxer? This seems like you're when with fighting, Richard Hamilton. In this next fight, you're gonna have a real boxer for once.
Yeah, no, 100%. Because that's been the biggest criticism is fight a real boxer. So this, you could hate me. You could say, oh, this fucking kid, like he's a douchebag. He's loudmouth. He's cringe. He did it. Whatever they say, I don't even know. But you have to respect the fact that I'm beating a professional boxer who has 100 amateur fights, who has been in this sport his whole entire life, who has every advantage on me. People will have no choice but to respect that.
Will you get fucked up after the fight?
Get drunk?
Sure.
I think so.
How
I
long
think
has it
that's a
been
vibe.
since you partied?
Months. I really don't even remember the last time. It's been a while.
Do you even care to? Do you even have the drive to do that to celebrate or?
Yeah, there's some moments where it's like, oh, a nice glass of wine would be cool right now. But for the most part, I'm just so focused on the goal. I think afterwards, when you accomplish that and you win and all the hard work pays off, then it's cool to.
Then you'd enjoy. That's fair.
have a little reset and to have some fun because the soul and the body needs that. So I'll probably get fucked up for sure.
It's going to be a lot of people watching this fight, fans, commentators, more fans, and some people that aren't really your fans. You had a little back and forth with a man named KSI, your brother's business partner, on Twitter a couple days ago. Got pretty nasty. What do you think message you're trying to send to the UK with this fight?
Man, I don't really have a message for them. I think this old kid, he's pushing 30 years old, talking about his YouTube collection and shit like that. But it's apparent to me that this kid has hyper jealousy towards me. It reeks through social media. He tried his music career, it failed. He bought every single feature that he possibly could, and the streams are still going down. No one gives a fuck about the music. It's dog shit. Like, actually, his fans could sit there and say, well, I play it every day, but it's dog shit. And they'll grow up and realize that the music they liked as a kid was dog shit. His music is whatever. But now he cancels that and is coming back into the sport of boxing, sees Jake Paul made $45 million last year, sees the headlines, everything that's doing, the momentum I'm building for myself, and is like, okay, I'm going to start to follow in those footsteps to try and be like Jake. And like I said, again, he feels the need to call me out on a daily, weekly basis, nonstop. And it's like, cool, you could talk, you could say all of these things, no problem. I know you're doing it to drive your businesses and to drive the promotion for your fight and to build your name up. But at the end of the day, bro, you don't want to fight me. So when it boils down to that, man.
Okay. Jake, keep it a buck, though. No ego involved. Why would he not want to fight you if he beat your brother?
Versus man, he's scared.
Why would he not want to fight you, but he beat your big bro?
He's ducking me, and he knows that. He knows I would beat the fuck out of him. Otherwise, why is he waiting for Alex Wasabi? Why is he doing a warm-up fight? He says he wants to have all these warm-up fights because he knows I'll beat the fuck out of him. So all this shit back and forth, when it comes down to who really wants it and who's backing their shit up, it's me. I'll fight him whenever, wherever. I don't give a fuck if he's A-side, whatever. I'll do it for free. I'll fucking kill this kid.
What happens if Alex Wasabi beats?
I think it's kind of funny. I think it's kind of funny how you said you'll kill in GTA. How you'll kill in GTA KSI, but you couldn't even fight Asim Rahman Jr. And when we paid attention to the footage, it seemed like he was rocking you, bro. He was You know what I'm saying? But let me stay out of it though.
KSI, Logan.
Prime drops in value 80%.
No, I'll be honest with you. I'm just saying KSI beat you. So what happens if Alex Wasabi
it's not possible.
Then Alex Wasabi is a god.
It's just not possible. Like what you're describing it would have to be the most lucky.
Part of me is like, dude, like, bro, we always see some crazy shit happens. But what if he gets in there's like and just fucks him up, and we're all like, oh damn, that just fucking happened right now.
Your face, like your smiling face.
Yeah.
Alex Wasabi is potentially the happiest person I've ever seen in my life. Like I would think.
What are you talking about? People can't be happy. What about happy punches?
What was that?
Nothing.
What?
Okay.
I don't know what just happened there. I just want to say this, Alex Wasabi. You're right. Maybe a smiling face shouldn't be that indicative of someone that's not gonna clobber their opponent. But I would see Alex Wasabi being more likely to be interested in collecting rare butterflies or like not. And I'm not. But he can fight. He can fight. Don't get me wrong. But I do. KSI is. And listen here. I want to segue back into this conversation. It's the fight everybody wants to see. I'm sorry. The fight that everybody wants to see because in our eyes, at least, KSI is a dog, an animal. You're a fucking animal, bro. Like an actual animal. And
he hasn't really done shit, though. He won a controversial win because Logan got 2 points deducted. That's the only reason he won. So, yeah, that's great and all. And Logan wasn't nearly the fighter that he is now. If Logan and KSI fought again right now, Logan would beat the fuck out of him.
I don't want any part in this.
You're not having a part. This is my opinion. So it's like, if Logan and KSI fought again right now.
I'm going to say this right now. I know the reason why Logan's saying that because that's his business partner. You know what I'm saying? And I respect it for not being involved. Not even intruding when Jake was like saying what he was saying about KSI.
Now Logan would beat the fuck out of him. So he won kind of whatever. Everyone thinks he's like this tough kid.
I don't want
When he steps into the ring with me, I'm gonna expose him for the fucking bitch that he is. I knock
Oh
him
my
out
God.
2 rounds.
Hold on a
easy.
second. That's my business partner you're talking about. and I will say this. I told you to keep me out of this. And yet you tweeted at me and you said whoever retweets this, right, gets $1,000 for the fight. And then you said, "Hey KSI, I'm gonna send Logan $1,000 to win to you because you've won the retweet
Yeah, because he
contest."
retweeted it.
And you sent me $1,000 on Apple Pay.
Yes.
Brother, I'm taking my girl to dinner with that money.
No, you have to send it
I'm
to
not
KSI.
sending it to KSI.
You
Thank
have
you.
to. He won the contest.
So thanks on
You
behalf of
st-
KSI
well, you
then for a
stole-
nice
you
Mastro's
s-
dinner.
Well,
You
well
stole
done.
the money from him.
You're a man of your word, and I really appreciate that.
No,
Would
no,
I have been?
serious.
I would have been remiss by not, bringing this up. This is I think it's a conversation that people want to hear, and I guarantee that stoking this fire makes you all millions of dollars in the future. I'll, of course, see none of it.
The thing is he's never gonna fight me. He's never gonna fight me.
no,
I don't-
okay.
I don't believe
it's-
that's true.
I don't think that's true. Either. I think that
I would bet $1 million that he never fights me.
I would
Who
bet you $1
with
million.
who?
That would.
That's what I'm saying. I'll shake on it right now.
he just doesn't want to make the bet.
He's
It's not
never
that he doesn't think.
never gonna fight me.
No, I don't have the capital because I lost all my money in crypto NFTs.
Well, we could do it as a loan.
I'm just
A
kidding.
loan bet.
Do you know I said that once on one podcast? I said that Mike mentioned that you made 45 million, and I was like, no, he blew it
Yeah,
on
and
crypto.
everyone believed
They
it
ran with it.
and started interviewing. Like Forbes interviewed me. They go, "Did you lose all of your money in crypto?" I was like, "Bro, fuck you, Logan." Like,
Dog, hold on. No, not fuck me. We're fucking having fun and making what are very clearly jokes.
well, people in this country have the intellect of a fucking cat.
It's not this country, buddy. It's all around
everywhere.
The idea that what you
Ah.
say so sarcastically that everyone in the room understands as sarcasm is going to be interpreted as sarcasm by the general
Bro,
public.
my business
is-
partner in my fund was like, "Hey, man, was Logan like serious?"
Shut the fuck
Like,
up. Why are
yeah.
people so fucking stupid?
Not him.
Sorry,
not,
Jeff.
Not him, of course.
Speaking
Sorry,
of
dude.
stupid comments, does this ever get you?
Actually, no. Jeff knew that it was fake. Someone else. It wasn't Jeff.
All right.
It
Jeff
was someone
seems
else.
too
But
smart for
whatever.
that.
Yeah, whatever. It was someone. I don't know who it was. Someone asked Jeff, I think.
Hey, you. Yeah, you, viewer. You got a bush?
Ew.
Ugh, you definitely do if you haven't tried the best product from our sponsor today, Manscaped. Taking control of your bush.
All right, guys. What do y'all think will win in a fight between KSI and Jake Paul, bro? I'm gonna probably bet on KSI. I'm gonna bet. All right. We're gonna move on to the next.